Okay, now let's look at how a firm is going to make a choice. In the perfectly competitive market, the choice the firm makes is how much to produce. Remember, the firm is a price taker. So let's look at an example where we're looking at the production of t-shirts at a price equal to $12. What that means is the marginal revenue for this firm is equal to the price. We can see marginal revenue is equal to $12. If the firm can sell each shirt for $12, then no matter how many they produce, marginal revenue, which is equal to how much more revenue you're going to get if you produce another unit of output, is equal to $12. We need to understand some things about this firm and what its cost structure is to figure out how much it's going to produce. So let's look at the variables that this firm is going to consider. Here's how much it produces. Suppose it can produce anywhere between 0 and 10. And if so, it has to pay a fixed cost of $17. As we know, fixed costs are costs that are paid no matter what production level is, and it doesn't go up or down as production increases or decreases. You can see here are the variable costs for this firm, and thus total cost. So if we add up fixed costs and variable costs, we get total costs. Total revenue is the total amount that is brought in when selling the amount that's produced. So if the firm produces 0 t-shirts, it gets 0 revenue. If it produces 1 t-shirt, it gets $12 because the price is equal to 12. If it produces 2 t-shirts, it gets $24. Next we have profit, which is total revenue minus total cost. If we look at our marginal cost is how much total cost changes as we produce another unit of output. All right, now let's look at an example. Suppose we decided to produce 3 t-shirts. How much money would we make? Well, we'd have fixed costs equal to $17, variable costs equal to $19, so total costs are equal to $26. Total revenue for 3 shirts is 3 times 12, or $36, so total profit is equal to $10. This is using the total revenue, total cost approach to try to figure out how much to produce. Now, $10 seems pretty good, but that's not how to maximize profits. We can see if we want to maximize profits, we want to go down to where profits are equal to $33, and this is at an output level of 8 t-shirts per minute. Okay. Now, looking at a table is one way to do it. We're going to find it much more useful to look at a graph. So here we have the total approach, looking at total revenue and total costs graphically. Here's our total revenue line, which is the amount of money that's brought in for any amount of t-shirts that's produced per minute. And here's our total cost line. We can see that since we know that profits are equal to total revenue minus total cost, at this production level, we would have 0 profits. At this production level, if we produce 5 t-shirts per minute, our total revenue is going to be $60, total cost $35, so profits will be $25 per minute. But we can earn more if we produce 8 shirts per minute, and our profit will be $33. What we're trying to do is maximize the distance between total revenue and total cost, and we can see that's right here. So the profit maximizing output level will be 8 shirts per minute. Another way of looking at it is by looking at the marginal principle. Remember, the marginal principle tells us we want to increase the level of activity as long as the marginal benefit exceeds the marginal cost. Ideally, we want to look at where marginal benefit equals marginal cost. Okay? So remember, marginal revenue for a firm in a perfectly competitive market is equal to the price. To maximize profits, we want to produce the quantity where the price equals the marginal cost. Let's look at another graph to use the marginal principle to figure out how much output to. Now, this is a little complicated graph, but as long as you understand the cost curves, you can figure out how to use it. This orange curve is the marginal cost curve. This dark blue or almost purple is average total cost. Here's average variable cost. And this is the marginal revenue line, which is equal to the price in a perfectly competitive market. And so we have, again, shirts per minute being produced and dollar amounts on the vertical axis, and the price is equal to 12. So if the market price is equal to $12, to figure out how much to produce, just look at where marginal revenue crosses marginal cost, and that's at point A. So we would produce 8 shirts per minute. How much would profit be? Well, we know our marginal revenue is equal to $12. It's equal to the price. And that's how much you're going to get per shirt. How much does each shirt cost you? Well, look at the average total cost curve here at point B. Each shirt costs $7.87 to produce. So you're getting $12 for each shirt. You're spending $7.87.5 per shirt. So the profit is the difference between average revenue or price and average total cost. It's this distance here. Profit is per shirt is that distance. Total profit is that distance times how many shirts are being produced. So it's the area of this rectangle right here. That's total profit, and we can see it's $33 if we're producing 8 shirts per minute. Now, what is a break-even amount? Well, break-even is going to be where the price is equal to average total cost. So suppose we looked at a market where the price was equal to $7. If the price were equal to $7, then we'd look at where price equals marginal cost, and we produce 6 shirts per minute. But at point C, price is also equal to average total cost. So the break-even price is $7, where there would be no economic profit being earned.